Hello students, welcome to Power Tutorials. So today we are going to cover the last chapter of math sample paper solution, which is probability. Okay, so just give me 1 minute, I'll just check audio, everything is fine. The last chapter. Okay, so good, see audio is fine. So let's start with the video. So as usual, so when starting, instead of directly going to the questions, first what we'll do, if you remember my previous, if you have watched my previous live videos, first I will cover the concepts behind it and then I will start with the questions. So for probability chapter, in the sample paper I can see the weightage is around 5 marks. Okay, so in usual the weightage of probability chapter will be around 4 to 6 marks. So minimum will be 4 and maximum can be 6 marks. So and this is very easy chapter when compared to all other chapters because the concept, or we don't have any formulas, only one small formula which is just winning cases per total cases, that's it. No calculation, no bigger mean mode kind of, no formulas, no triangles concept kind of formulas, not even arithmetic type of progression where we have to, that sum of n terms, such type of formulas also will not be there. So this is very easy chapter and easily score 4 to 6 marks from this probability chapter in your board exam. And today is the last chapter from the sample paper solution, so I have also included all the previous live videos in the sample paper solution playlist. So if you want to check all the chapter questions, you can go to the playlist directly and you can check all these videos starting from chapter 1 to here till chapter 14. Okay, so let's start with the concepts first. As I told, we have only single concept from this chapter, which is nothing but probability or probability of any event. Okay, so first we'll study the concepts. So today I will go little slow because the questions are very easy, so we'll try to cover the maximum portion of concepts from this chapter. So what is probability first of all? So what is probability means? Simply I can say winning chances by total chances. So you might be wondering for which chances you're talking about. What is winning here? What is the total chances? So for any case, for example, so the general cases, the standard ones are coin, dice and cards. So most of the questions can be related to these three. If not, they can give you any random sample or random sample case, or else, okay, random sample case. For example, if I say I have a bag, okay, and inside bag I have 3 red balls, 2 white balls and 6 orange balls. Okay, so I'm repeating the concept. So I have a bag which is having 3 red balls, 2 white balls and 6 orange balls. So what if I say that I am trying to pick a ball from this bag, then tell me what is the probability that the ball is red color. Okay, so I'm repeating the question and saying that I have a bag which is having red balls, 6 red balls, 2 white balls and 6 orange balls. Okay, and among these, what I'm saying, I need to, if I pick a random, if I pick a ball from this bag, the ball should be red color. So what it should be? So it's simple, winning chances. How many winning chances means how many red balls are present? 3. What are the total cases? 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 6, 11. See, this is a concept, winning by total. Okay, same way, the same question if I ask you, what is the probability of getting a orange ball? Okay, this I will keep it as a homework and I just want everyone who is seeing this video live or later, you have to answer this. What is the probability of picking an orange color? Okay, ball of orange color. But I will also tell what is the probability of picking a ball which is of white color. I will tell you. Winning cases of white chances 2, total chances again 11. So probability of picking a ball which is white in color is 2 by 11. Probability of picking a ball which is red in color is 3 by 11. I want you guys to answer what is the probability of picking an color orange color ball from this bag. Okay, and we have some limits here. What is the minimum range of probability? Means 0. What is the maximum range of probability? Is 1. Always remember this. This will be coming for 1 mark questions. They will ask you what is the probability of any event. Minimum probability is 0, that is loss or losing an event. Probability of winning completely is 1. So probability cannot go greater than 1, probability cannot go less than 0. Okay, and then we have next concept, which is probability of not event. Not event is nothing but 1 minus P of E. Okay, it's the same sample case with the balls case I'm talking about. If I ask you probability of picking a ball which is not orange, okay, probability of picking a ball which is not orange. So for this case it is 1 minus P of orange. P of orange we already found. What is the value P of orange? Okay, P of orange is the homework. Okay, fine. I'm giving the answer here itself. Okay, I'll change. Okay, fine. How many orange cases? Orange balls is 6. So it is 1 minus 6 by 11. So which is 5 by 11 is the probability of picking a ball which is not orange. Okay. So this is concepts with respect to the general random case, and I have told you how to find what is the minimum probability, what is the maximum probability, what is the probability of not an event. Okay, and then we'll cover the basic 3 cases, which are coin, dice and cards. Okay, so let's cover about coin first. I hope coin everyone knows. How many faces are present for a coin? We have 2 faces, which are head and tail. Okay, so if a coin is tossed once, so if coin is tossed once, it can either get head or tail. Okay, so what is the probability of getting a head when coin is tossed once? Probability of getting a tail when coin is tossed once. So same way, what is the winning chances? 1. By total cases, it can be head or tail, so total cases are 2. Okay, same way, probability of getting a head when a coin is tossed once is also 1 by 2. But let's change the question again. Now I'm saying that coin is tossed thrice. Thrice in the sense 3 times. Tell me probability of getting 2 heads. Okay, so the question is something like this. We have a person who is flipping a coin, and he is flipping a coin how many times? 3 times. So 3 times he has flipped the coin. So you have a coin here, you have a coin, you have a coin 3 times. So what is the question they are asking? We need to get 2 heads. Okay, so what can be the total cases when 3 coins are tossed? It can have either 3 tails or 1 tail and 2 heads. calculate all the cases. TTT, TTH, THT, THH, HTT, HHT, HTH, and HHH. So total cases we got how many? 2 cube, which is 8. Okay, now I am asking, what is the question? Probability of getting 2 heads. I want the probability of 2 heads. So what are the 2 heads cases? If you notice, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is, here we have only 2 heads that I mentioned, so only 1, 2, 3 I have to consider. 3, but total case is 8. If they ask at least 2 heads, probability of at least 2 heads, then I have to consider this case as well. So here the cases will be 4 by 8. Okay, hope you understood how to find for coin case. If 3 coins are tossed, what's the probability of getting any like 2 heads, 1 tail, or 3 heads kind of thing. Okay, now let's study about dice. I hope everyone knows what is dice as well, because in Ludo, Snake and Ladder and all such type of games we know what is a dice. So dice is nothing but a cube which is having 6 faces. Okay, so it will have the numbers starting from, like, not, it can have numbers, or some cases you can also find something like this: 1, 2 dots, 3 dots, and so on. So simply the values are from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, because it has 6 faces. Now the questions can be asked in which ways. Let's find how to find it. So if first case, probability of getting an odd number when a dice is thrown. Once. So I have a dice and have thrown it once. Now they are asking what is the probability of getting an odd number. So what are the winning cases of odd numbers? 1, 3, 5. So total probability of odd number winning cases are 3, total cases are 6. So it's nothing but 1 bit. Okay, but then if this is asking, it is only for 1 mark. For 2 marks question, if they ask you the probability for dice questions, they will ask you in this way: if 2 dice are thrown, get me the probability when sum of them is 7. Okay, hope you understood the question. And saying that if 2 dice are thrown, get me the probability when the sum of them is 7. So for this we need to have the cases of 2 dices. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the first dice. Same with second dice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What they are asking? P of sum is equal to 7. Let's see what can be the cases. Sum to be 7, I have to have first dice 6, 1, second dice can be 6. Same can be opposite case. And then I can have 2 and 5, 5, 2. And then I can also have 3, 4 and 4, 3. So you might be wondering why I am writing 1, 6 and 6, 1. So first dice can be 1, second dice can be 6. Same way first dice can be 6, second dice can be 1. Okay, same way 2, 5, 3, 4 and 4, 3. That's it. We don't have any other combination. 4, 4 if you add, 3, 3 if you add, you will not get 7. So the total cases 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the probability winning cases are 6, total cases are 36. Why 36? Because each 1 to 6 has to have a combination with again 1 to 6. The total will be 6 into 6, which is 36 cases. So this can also be reduced to 1 by 6 because 6, 6 are 36. Okay, so in this way all the dice questions can be solved. Now I am going to the third one, which is cards. Okay, so for some cases they say that it is auto syllabus, and for some yes they can give us similar questions related to cards, but as of now I will explain you cards. If it is coming for exam, it's okay. If not also, it's fine, because understanding is important for us. Okay, so cards, in sense, I think most of them might have played solitaire kind of games where you will have the same cards. So the total deck, we call it as deck of cards. Okay, so the deck of cards are total 52. and I will tell you how to divide it. So all the 52 cards are divided into 4 sections. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So each section, I am saying this way it is, each section will have 13 each. Okay, and these 4 also, 2 are same color, like 2 are red color. These 2 I will write it as red color. Okay, I'll change the color to red, then it will be easy. Two colors are red and 2 colors are black. Okay, always remember in card section, so 26 are red colors and that 26 are black color cards. Okay, so among this we have, what are red colors? Red colors are spade and diamond, sorry, heart and diamond. Heart and diamond are red in color, so I'll write it here. These are heart and these are diamonds, which are red in color, whereas spade and clubs are black in color. Spade and club are black in color. Okay, so what about the numbers? Numbers, if you say, so it will start from A. A is nothing but A's. All will have A's, and will continue from 2, 3 and so on till 10. Here also 2, 3 and so on till 10. 2, 3 and so on till 10. 2, 3 and so on till 10. And then we have Jack, Queen and King. Okay, so deck of cards total 52. How many are red? 26. How many are black? 26. How many are heart? 13. How many are diamond? 13. How many are spade? 13. How many are club? 13. How many total jacks are present? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by total cards 52. How many red jacks are present? These 2 are red jacks, because I told you the hearts and diamonds are red, whereas these are black. How many red jacks are present? It will be 2 by 52. How many probability of getting a card which is spade? 13 by 52. Probability of getting a card which is queen and spade, then it is 1 by 52. Okay, so simply just remember this whole diagram, then any question can be solved easily if it is related to cards. Okay, now let's start with the sample paper questions. We have only 3 questions from the sample paper, 2 MCQs and 1 3 marks. As I told you, the weightage from the sample paper probability questions are just 5 marks. Okay, and these are very easy and you can easily score these 5 marks, and we can also save a lot of time from this 5 marks question. Okay, because within 2 to 3 minutes you can solve this if you attentively listen, read the question paper. Okay, let me check the question paper, open and question paper and take the screenshots of the questions. Question numbers are 8, okay, so we have one dice question. So let's solve it. A pair of dice is thrown. Okay, we have 2 dice. Okay, pair of dice is thrown. What is the probability of not getting the sum 8? Okay, this is interesting. We have 2 dice. So dice I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And the second dice again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 dice. Pair of dice is 2 dice. 2 dice are thrown. Probability of not getting sum of 8. Not means simply 1 minus p of sum of 8. Okay, so 1 minus sum of 8. Tell me the cases. Sum of 8, it should be 2 6 or 6 2. Next 4 4. Next 3 5 or 5 3. That's it. If any other case for getting a sum as 8, no. So 1 2 3 4 5. It is 1 minus 5 by 36, which is 31 by 36 is the answer, which is option B. Okay, not an event, I already explained you. And explain the dice case. Yeah, here I have told you probability of not event. Not event is 1 minus p of that event. So here they ask you not 8. So simply 1 minus p of 8. P of sum of 8 will get the answer. Okay, let's go to the next question from probability chapter questions. The question number is 15. So this is not belong to either the three cases which I studied. This is just a random case. So we'll see what is that random case and how to solve it. If the probability of letter chosen at random from the letters of the word mathematics, okay, to be oval, and they have mentioned the probability value, we need to find the value of x. Fine. So for mathematics, let's see how many are ovals and how many are total numbers. Okay, so p of oval I will write. So how many are ovals? You have 1 a, e, a, I. So total ovals are 4. What are the total cases? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, so this is the probability of getting an oval. This is equal to how much? 2 by 2x plus 1. So simply 2 1s 2 2s, you do cross multiplication, I will get 4x plus 2 is equal to 11. So 4x is equal to 9. So x value is 9 by 4, which is again B. So the probability both the questions are B options. See, this also took hardly 1 minute, and if you do properly within 30 seconds also you can solve, but I suggest give 1 minute for each MCQ, it's okay. Okay, we have a lot of time. Now let's go to the 3 marks question. We have a 3 marks question here from probability chapter. And this question is interesting. And even we have a mistake in the solution for this paper as well. Okay, first I will do my solution and then also tell you what is wrong in the solution deck, because they also provided the solution that is key for this any sample paper. But I have found a mistake there. I even cross-checked with various sites. So there also found that this is a genuine mistake and the CBSE board has to correct it. Okay, let's see the option. On a particular day, Vidhi and Unnati couldn't decide on who would get to drive the car. They had one coin each and flipped their coin exactly 3 times. The following was agreed upon. So we have 2 coins. Vriddhi has 1 coin and Unnati has 1 coin, and they flip exactly 3 times. The following were agreed upon. If first case, Vidhi gets 2 heads in a row, she will drive the car. Okay, and the second condition, if Unnati gets a head immediately followed by a tail, she will drive the car. So we need to just find the probability of winning cases by Vriddhi, what is probability of her probability and Unnati's probability, and based upon it, who will get the greater probability to drive the car. You have to justify your answer. Okay, so simply you have to find the probability for Unnati and Vidhi, and we'll get, so whichever is greater, they will get the higher probability. First one, Vidhi's probability, will find it out. So it is a coin case. Coin case we already covered. So first we need to write all the cases, then we can solve this question very easily. So I'll write it all the cases, total 8 cases. So okay, I'll write it here. T T T T T T T T T H T H T T H H H T T H T H H H T and triple H. Okay, so among this, with this probability, what is with this condition? Get 2 heads in a row. Okay, they haven't mentioned at least or only, so we can consider at least case. So minimum 2 heads should be there in a row, then it belongs to with this probability. So what is 2 heads in a row? We have THH, HHT and triple H. So these are the winning cases of with this probability. So the probability of Vidhi is simple. Winning is 3, total cases are 8. So 3 by 8 is the probability of Vidhi. Okay. Now see about Unnati. Unnati gets a head immediately followed by a tail. Okay. So we should have a head and immediately followed by tail. So HT should be there in her all the cases. So whichever cases are HT is there, then that belongs to Unnati's winning probability. So HT, we have THT first case. HT, we have HTH, HT, we have HHT, HT, any other, HTT is also there. Okay, just we have to find H followed by T. So total cases are 4 by 8, so which is 1 by 2, or if you keep 4 by 8 also. So Unnati's cases, Unnati probability is higher. Unnati probability is greater than Vidhi. Why? Because 4 by 8 is greater than 3 by 8. So this will carry 1 mark, this will carry 1 mark, and this explanation entire will carry another 1 mark. So we have to write all the steps properly, then only you will get full marks. So what is mistake in the solution for this sample paper means they have, instead of taking H after T, they took T after H. Okay, that was a mistake which is present in this solution. So it's not like CBSE board will not make any mistakes. There are cases, but still if you find that in a board exam that your solution or your weightage or your marks might be reduced even though you did right, then you can even challenge by keeping your evaluation. But there are cases very less, because I have completely checked the sample paper solution, each and everything, so there is no mistake except at this part. But here also the probability is 4 by 8 only, even though it is taking, even though they are taking TH, the same case also the probability is 4 by 8. Here also the probability 4 by 8. So with respect to answer, 3 by 8, 4 by 8 and 3 by 8, 4 by 8 is greater than 3 by 8, everything is correct except the cases they took it as wrong. They took as T followed by H instead of H followed by T. Okay, with respect to answer it can be correct, but these 4 things which they have provided are wrong. Or 2 are correct, 2 are wrong. Okay. So in this way all the questions of all the chapters of the sample paper, so entire sample paper has been solved now. So if you have any doubts, so I suggest you to practice chapter wise. So this way I have done all the videos with respect to chapter wise, one chapter at a time, so that while practicing you have to practice first with respect to chapters, each chapter, and be confident, then go for the entire question paper and try to solve it within 2.5 hours, because at least half an hour time you should be having to review your answers. Okay, due to exam pressure there can be cases that even a small minus or multiplication or small addition can go wrong. So it's better to have some buffer time so that you can just review your answers again. If any mistake is there, you can just strike the entire questions and solution and rewrite it again by keeping the exact question number and the numbers. Okay, so thanks for watching. So we have successfully completed sample paper of maths. All chapter questions, okay, along with the optional part we have covered. So in the next video I'll try to start with science sample paper solution. And for science I will try to start with sections wise, not with respect to chapter wise. Why? Because maths means every formulas, everything will be different, whereas for science it is mostly of a theory type. So it's okay if you try directly with section and go for each section wise sample paper solutions, and they can revise it. Okay, so this I will do sections wise. Okay, if you have any doubts with respect to this video or any videos, kindly mention in the comment section. I will definitely check and answer to you respectively. If not, you can also directly post in my community section of my YouTube channel. There also we have enabled for all the subscribers. If you have any doubts, can check and respond to you. I'll definitely respond to that questions. Okay, so we'll meet again with science paper solution, sample paper solution, and starting with section 8 today, and I will try to keep it around 3 p.m. Okay, so thank you.